Well, Connor, it was a unique performance by nature of what the defense did tonight.
Yes.
So I know you're on the offensive line, but how did you perceive what your BYU defense pulled off tonight?
They played phenomenal. Like when you look at statistically, I just kept peeking up at the board, and it's like offensively, you look at the stats, and you're like, man, they didn't have very many yards. It's like, well, we started on the 25 half the time, and so the defense played lights out.
Well, it's still up to the offense to pay off some of those turnovers, and you did a critical juncture late in the first half. So what was you didn't have much momentum, and then that turnover happened, and then all of a sudden it seemed to change things. So what was that like for you as a player to experience that on the field, and what were you feeling?
Well, it's momentum swings, right? Momentum swings. That's what games of football are about, and we wanted to capitalize on that one. And so it was easy to go down, have a good run play, then turn around, hit a nice ball to chase. Jake made a great throw, and it seemed like it just snowballed from there. We just kept the momentum going and played good, complimentary, and opportunistic football tonight.
Opportunistic is a great word for that. But then the punctuation mark at the end, led by some really tough running from Sione Moa. What'd you think of your running back tonight?
He did really well. I thought when he got the ball between the tackles on downhill runs, he did really well. When we went lateral a little bit, not as good. But when we were going downhill, he made some great reads, some great cuts, and we were able to set him up for some good blocks. But that touchdown run was all him. That was a 4 or 5 yard gain maybe, and he broke a few arm tackles and took it to the house.
I was just going to ask you from your perspective, what happened on that play that allowed him to get loose on the edge?
I think guys just sustained blocks. So instead of having to break full-on tackles, he was breaking arm tackles. All right, because that's what the running backs are built to do. All right, they'll break arm tackles. And then obviously he just trucked that safety down there. That was just a one-on-one. Guy took a bad angle, Sione made him pay for it, and that was it.
What are the emotions like for you as you enjoy, one of the more memorable victories in LaVell Edwards Stadium?
Yeah, this is awesome. This brings back memories of the, Arizona State, Utah, my redshirt freshman year. Those were 2 of my first 3 starts ever, and so it's like it feels like that atmosphere again, and like Baylor in 2022, and so it's a great feeling. Les was rocking tonight, got a lot of penalties thanks to The Rock and to all the fans who came, and so it was good. It seemed like everything just came together in the right way for us tonight.
I know that you take great pride in downhill running, and you've worked so hard at that. What's been the biggest difference for your offensive line this year in trying to establish that compared to the struggles you ran into last year?
I think obviously there's some schematic changes, with Coach Woods bringing his stuff in, but also I think it's just an attitude and a mindset, that regardless, I think Coach Woods is huge on talking about how, look, there's going to be some 0 yard runs. There's going to be some 1 yard runs. Doesn't matter. We're going to keep pounding the rock. That's what running the ball is about, wearing them down. That's when you start popping big runs. And then later on in the game, we started to wear on them a little bit, and all of a sudden it was 4 yards, 6 yards, 4 yards again, 6 yards. And that's what you're hoping to do in the run game. So
I've asked a few of your other teammates this question, but I'd like to get your perspective on it too. Your head coach said, we expect to make statements. Tonight we made a statement. What is the statement you send out to everyone tonight?
Well, that we're here. All right, that we're here. And we're going to come in every single week, and we're going to play to win, right? And it's, we're not going to roll over for anybody like we did sometimes last year. This is a different team, a different season, different attitude, different mindset, and so that's what we want to do is we want to come in. We'll enjoy this tonight, and we'll come in tomorrow, and we'll reset for Baylor, right? And it's we have to earn the right to play well Monday through Friday, to earn the right to play well on Saturday. And we had a great week of practice, and we earned the right to play well this week. And that all resets. What we did this last week means nothing for what we have to do next week. And so we have to come in with the same juice, the same attitude. Nobody can get complacent. We had one good win, big whoop. Big whoop. We're only a third of the way through the season. There's a long way to go. We got to reset and have a great week of practice again and continue to get better.
Connor, we appreciate the time.
Yeah.
You said you're going to enjoy it tonight. Is there a celebratory something that you eat or do after a big one like this?
Not with an 8:30 kick. I'm going home and I'm getting in my bed and I'm going to sleep. All right, now I'll try. I'll probably eat something, but I don't even know. Since COVID, nothing's open past midnight anymore. So I'm probably going to go to McDonald's or something because that's what's open.
The Golden Arches, and sweet dreams, my friend.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you.